You left him and you healed. You promised yourself never again. And then 6 months later, you are sitting across from someone new and that feeling hits you in the chest. Not because he yelled, not because he lied, because of the way he tilted his head when you said something vulnerable. You have seen that look before, and now you are wondering something nobody wants to say out loud. What if there is something about you that they can read? And, well, there is, and you're about to learn exactly what it is. Welcome back, my body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and if this has happened to you more than once, if you have left one manipulator and ended up with another one who operates from the same playbook, I need you to hear something. You are not broken. You are not addicted to toxic people, and you did not choose this. But your body is sending signals you do not know about, and narcissists are trained to read them the way a predator reads movement in tall grass. They are scanning for specific cues that tell them, this person will tolerate what I am about to do. And the worst part is that those signals were installed by the last person who hurt you. So let me show you exactly what they are reading, because once you can see it, the invisible signals you are broadcasting. Here's the first one, and it's the one that surprises people the most. It's like you're on a first date or meeting someone new at a gathering, and within the first 3 minutes, you are already mirroring his posture. He leans forward, you lean forward. He picks up his glass, you reach for yours. Now, postural mirroring is a normal part of human connection. We all do it. But there is a difference between gradual mirroring that develops over an hour of conversation and immediate mirroring that kicks in within the first few minutes. That early automatic sync is a pacifying behavior. It signals, I will match you. I will not be difficult. And a narcissist reads that like a neon sign. And what he needs more than anything is someone whose body will follow his lead without resistance. And you are already doing it before he has even ordered his drink. The second signal is even more revealing. Watch what happens when he says something that makes you uncomfortable. Maybe he comments on your appearance a little too personally too soon, or maybe he interrupts you and keeps talking. If you were raised in a healthy dynamic, your brow would furrow. You would pull back slightly. Maybe you would hold his gaze a bit longer, which is a dominance assertion. Those are natural boundary signals. But if you have been conditioned by a previous narcissist, you do the opposite. Your eyebrows go up, not down. You nod. You might even laugh. And your gaze drops, which is a submission cue. Your body just said, you can cross that line and I will not stop you. I mean, you did not decide to do any of that. It is automatic. Your nervous system learned from years of living in a minefield that the safest response to discomfort is to soften instead of stiffen. And that learned softening is the most powerful targeting signal a narcissist can detect. Now, here's the third signal, and this is the one that breaks my heart. The one that keeps the cycle locked in place, and that's happened when someone new shows you attention, genuine warmth, focused eye contact, leaning in when you speak. You do not just enjoy it. You flood, your pupils dilate, your breathing changes, your whole body opens up, your shoulders drop, your hands come apart, and all of that happens fast. And yeah, it's too fast, because you have been starved for this kind of attention, and your body responds the way a person who has not eaten in days responds to food, without caution. And the narcissist sees all of it. He reads the dilation, the postural shift, the micro expressions of relief on your face. And what that tells him is, she has been empty for a long time. And that is the targeting sequence. Accommodation, softening under pressure, and flooding when attention arrives. Uh, None of those things are flaws. Every single one of them was a survival adaptation. They kept you alive inside a relationship that would have destroyed you otherwise. But in the open, those same adaptations broadcast as a signal that only one kind of person is scanning for. Now, I wrote a book on this exact subject. It's called How to Know If He's Manipulating You, and it's on Amazon right now. It walks you through the 9 manipulative personality types so you can spot them before they spot you. The link is in the description. So if this video is resonating with you, that book was written for exactly where you are right now. But let me give you something you can use today, because understanding the pattern is not enough. And this is how to interrupt this signal. The counter strategy is not about acting tough or pretending you don't care. Narcissists see through performances instantly. The move is what I call a conscious delay. When you feel that pull to mirror, to accommodate, to flood, you insert a pause. 2 seconds of stillness where your body does nothing. He leans forward, you notice, you stay where you are. 2 seconds. Then you decide whether to lean in or not. A tiny gap is the difference between a trauma response and a choice. When he says something that crosses a line, instead of the automatic nod and soft laugh, you pause. You hold neutral. Your face goes still for just a moment before you respond. That stillness is a boundary signal and tells his nervous system, okay, this one is going to be more work than I expected. And when he floods you with attention and your body wants to open up all at once, you slow it down. You let your response arrive in its own time instead of rushing to meet his. Here's what will happen. A healthy person will not even notice the delay. But a narcissist, he will feel the resistance. And resistance is the one thing he cannot work with because his entire strategy depends on your automatic compliance. And remember what I said at the beginning? That the same type keeps finding you? Now you know why. Not because you're weak. Because your body learned to survive, and those survival signals became a map that led the wrong people straight to your door. And you can redraw that map. Not by changing who you are, but by putting a conscious pause between what you feel and what your body broadcasts. You were never the easy target. You were the strongest person in the room, and now your body is going to show it. Now, I would love to read your thoughts in the comments. Has this happened to you, where you left one and ended up with the same pattern? What was the moment you realized it? Let me know. And if you want to go even deeper into understanding manipulative personalities, grab my book, How to Know If He's Manipulating You, on Amazon. The link in the description. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language Guy. Much love and bliss.